Alright, so what's up? It's your boy Stark OJ, and I'm here with another chapter review. Chapter two, chapter, chapter number 252, Black Clover. So, I already explained what the series is gonna be. I'm starting doing these now. I put in the last one like earlier this morning around like 2, mainly because I, I just procrastinate a lot, so that's why shit like that happens. But I'm planning on putting this out, son, today, like not too late today. But I'm planning on putting it out today, so I'm gonna stick to that. I'm gonna stick to my word. But yeah, I have some main points I kind of want to get on, and certain things like the two types. The two types is something I found kind of interesting because it was kind of teased within Dante, and it left all of us shocked without no really answer. So we finally got with this chapter, it was a lot of stuff that was answered for us, and I feel like Tabata has done it a lot. You know, but I'm gonna get into that in a little bit later. But like two types of magic. So like Veronica's I think is blood magic and curse word and magic. Two that gotta be elite. That's gotta be elite combination you know of magics. And one is from the devil and one is from their own magic. So you think about it, like we're seeing Xeon's bone magic, but we haven't really just shown him seen him show anything else. Same with Dante. Dante we know have gravity magic, but now that this has come apart, which one is which? And I feel like honestly a lot of them are using their just innate abilities without trying to use devil magic a lot, because it makes kind of more sense to sit there and think about how much Dante despises using the other one. His might be gravity, in the way that I feel like honestly a lot of their bodies might get more used to being using their own magic instead of devil magic, so they might just hate using that magic because of circumstances. They might not be comfortable using it, but it looks like Vodka is really used to using both, and she's pretty good at it now. I already said my piece of what I think Veronica's gonna win, because it's just how she acts and the way she acts and the way she's carrying herself, even when she should be half strength because of everything that's happened in that fight. Half strength, she's still taking it, laughing and stuff like that. So she's not gonna get Noelle not finna clap her. Noelle's not finna win, and we're case closed. But another thing. Noelle new form. Let's talk about it. Now, there was a lot of hate going on Twitter as soon as the spoilers got around, especially from people who don't even read Black Clover Weekly. Now, this is my biggest issue with certain things like that. It's feel like, honestly, if you're not reading Black Clover Weekly, or you don't really just care, you just pick up stuff to complain, I feel like, honestly, it's not for you. But now, back to more relevant things. I like this form. I feel like, honestly, a lot of people don't sit there and say, want to sit there and say that, oh yeah, it's just fan service. But a lot of people don't understand that if Noah's going to be out of the water, she might as well have something that can be able to adapt to the water. Mermaid is the perfect sense. She's used water magic. So, and she has water creation magic when she does the Valkyrie armor. So it wouldn't, like Valkyrie, Mermaid, those things sound kind of sound kind of similar. Valkyries, mermaids, they're both kind of myths in their own sense. I can't pronounce that shit today. But like I said, they make more sense because a lot of her stuff that she has created has been based on mythology and stuff like that. So I feel like this is nothing new. A lot of people just want to have a reason to hate on Tabata for doing anything, and I feel like honestly this is a great change to show that maybe Noelle might have some more water forms that we have not seen. Like, let's be honest, I love Valkyrie dress, but we could probably see a lot more. Like, how Luffy did with his gears, how they all did something else. Maybe she has like an arsenal where certain things can be like, say she's in like a situation that's not favorable for her? Does she have a does she have a dress, or a style dress to deal, to help her get the advantage in a situation like that? And I feel like it leads to more possibilities with her abilities and skills, because a lot of people might not want to notice it, but Noelle has gotten stronger. Noelle has gotten more skills. She has added to her skill shit, and she's probably one of the ones that have progressed the most and outright this. Yeah, we know Austin has no magic, but he has gotten stronger since the beginning. But Noelle, she had, and it could, she had hella talent, and now she's getting more used to using that talent, more able to do certain stuff, and like, from a power, we're not talking about a power standpoint, but mainly just from a skill set point, she has really done a lot, because at first she really just couldn't even control magic. Now look at where she is now, because having water creation magic, being more precise with where she aims stuff, not having to hold it back everything else. So I feel like, honestly, especially with her new form, it's like I said, it's just so many possibilities that adds up to. A lot of people don't like it, but I actually, I love it. And I feel like it's just opening more doors to why, opening more possibilities as to why Noelle is a great female lead, and as to why Noelle is probably a lot of favorite, a lot of people's favorite characters. And, it's just how, it's just that she's written so well with these certain things. But I have a Noelle video coming out more when I was playing this stuff. Like I said, she just gets more skills, and not it's not like it's forced. It's just stuff that feels so naturally to her. So yeah. All right, we kind of found out the similar goals. Like, we kind of found out the goal of them. They want to pretty much eradicate, not really destroy. They want to let the devils destroy humanity, and I feel like everybody in the everybody in the Dark Triad probably have different reasons for doing that. Now, I feel like this is gonna be a plan that has to be stopped, because I know a lot of people, I talked to on stream were pretty much saying that, yeah, they could probably want, kind of something like, Berserk, where they're let loose and have to integrate with the people, or let loose and do stuff like that. Now, for me, I personally kind of don't want that, because of just how much I know the Berserk fan base would try to target Black Clover, is like, if they haven't already enough. Them niggas are ruthless with a lot of shit, bro. Like, but like I said, I personally just wish I wish they had a lot of stuff, had a lot more, to do. Because I feel like, honestly, it might be a little bit more to that plan, but you can tell that both Dante and Vanica pretty much have the same reason, because they just want to cause destruction. Vanica is like a horny. No, Vanica is pretty much like Hisoka, a female version of Hisoka that doesn't like little kids. So you can tell that the only reason she creates some shit like that is because she want anybody who survives that is willing to fight for her. Dante's just a fucked up individual, and now we don't know what Zenon's possibility of him doing certain stuff is, but I feel like, honestly, he'll have some kind of point. But like I said, it's just showing more and more of what they'll do, and I feel like the biggest thing we got, like the biggest point of this chapter, was the two types and certain information that we was getting. So like I said, it's just really great on Tabata's part, because he's just dropping banger after banger. Now, we got personal takes. My personal take. This is a great chapter. Like, I know I'll probably say that a lot, but it's because Sabata keep on writing bangers after bangers. And now a lot of people might not call this a banger, like, might not really just call this a banger because they don't like the Novell thing. It's a lot of information being passed out, because they're just there for smoke and action. And I think the funny thing about that is that it seems like every time somebody has a doubt about Sabata, he has the right and appropriate action to, to answer their questions, because it feels like, he is actually reading the minds of his reader, to the point where he's like, I know that they're going to ask that. Let me go ahead and address that two chapters later. Right now ain't the best way to, to address that. But now, I think one of my biggest and funny thing about it is that a lot of people love to complain about the chapters and stuff like that. They love to complain about how, why this is happening. But the thing I honestly love about Tabata writing these chapters is that, honestly, like I said, he doesn't hand you out information when at the beginning. He lets you slowly build up until the point where it's all revealing. And you're like, that makes sense because he kind of teased this right here. That makes sense because, oh yeah, that makes, everything is connecting right now. Like, I'm glad we didn't get that, we didn't get the two types when Dante was fighting Yame. Like, it's just so much more that Tabata has added with each chapter. And this chapter is, isn't different. It's the same, and it's always going to be great as long as they get the information out and not feel forced. Anything that any chapter that feels forced is always going to be a turn off for me. Any chapter that happens by its own natural ability, and certain stuff that just feels right in and flows. And I honestly love how everything isn't just pretty much told to you and when you start feeling some stuff, but it's always told at an appropriate time when all the information can fit and you can make sense of it. So this has been Stark OJ's this has been Stark OJ. This is the chapter review. I'm continue doing these. Let me know what I can improve on. If you're new, if you're new here, can you subscribe? If you're not new, you can still, you can like the video, give it a thumbs up, or share the video so other people can see it. If you, like I said, if you're not, you can leave a comment down below on what I can do better. Even if you dislike the video, you can leave a comment on what I need to change, or you can still leave a like, or you can still subscribe. Maybe I have some content that you'll actually like. So this has been Stark OJ. Peace. It's been Stark OJ. Peace.